Welcome to Planet Wanderer, a journey to uncover the hidden wonders buried deep within our planet. Among the millions of beaches that stretch across the globe, there are a few so extraordinary they stop you in your tracks, leave you speechless, and force you to redefine what natural beauty truly means. Today, we're taking you to 20 of the most unique and rare beaches on Earth, where the sand can shimmer jet black, burn bright red, or even vanish altogether, replaced by smooth white limestone pebbles. But this is more than a beach trip. It's an experience designed to awaken every sense and challenge everything you thought you knew about what beauty could be. Get ready to break free from the ordinary. And don't look away, because what comes next may forever change the way you see the world. We begin our journey at a place so magical that it makes you believe in miracles. Tucked away in the Maldives, Vadhu Island stands as a world-renowned destination thanks to its bioluminescent plankton, lighting up the ocean like countless stars beneath your feet. It has earned the nickname the Sea of Stars. The trip is long. You fly more than 10 hours to Maldives, then take an overnight speedboat to reach the island. But when you stand in the midnight darkness, hearing only the gentle waves, and make the slightest step or touch the water, you awaken millions of glowing blue lights beneath you. The ocean lights up in an ethereal glow that looks like the Milky Way spilling across the surface. In that moment, you understand why this is known as the planet's most enchanting glowing beach. According to National Geographic, this phenomenon is rare on Earth, and Vadhu is among the brightest displays. Between July and October, the dinoflagellate algae becomes most active, producing vivid blue bioluminescence whenever waves break or your feet stir the water. This natural spectacle happens without any artificial lights or visual effects and leaves the world in awe. Vadhu is quiet. It holds you wrapped in wonder by demonstrating that miracles in nature still unfold beyond human programming. If you're seeking a destination that is beautiful and utterly unlike anywhere else on Earth, Vadhu belongs at the top of your wish list. In the heart of the deep Atlantic Ocean lies a tiny island in the Bahamas, stretching just over 3 miles long, yet it has captured the world's attention. Pink Sands Beach is one of the rarest places on Earth where the sand naturally shimmers with a soft pink hue. Getting there isn't simple. You'll need to fly into Nassau, then take a smaller plane or ferry to Harbor Island. But once your feet touch that blush-colored shore, you'll realize some beauty is worth the journey. The beach's signature pink shade isn't a filter or a trick of the light. It comes from the crushed shells of microscopic marine organisms called foraminifera, which have red or pink exteriors and live on nearby coral reefs. When they die, the waves break down their shells and mix them with the white sand, creating a powdery, pastel pink shoreline that glows under the sun. At sunrise, the entire beach looks as if it's been lightly dusted in rose-colored mist, ethereal, soft, and almost otherworldly. Beyond its beauty, Pink Sands Beach offers a rare sense of peace. The waters are calm, crystal clear, and reflect light like a gem. Here, you can swim, ride horses along the shoreline, or simply lie back and soak in the quiet, an escape so serene. It feels like stepping into a dream. This isn't just a destination for travelers. It's a place that even seasoned photographers often put down their cameras just to take in the view. Because Pink Sands isn't just a beautiful beach, it's a sensory experience, a gentle reminder that nature still knows how to craft small, miraculous wonders. Unlike any beach you've ever seen, Glass Beach in California stuns visitors from the very first moment. Instead of golden sand or smooth pebbles, The shoreline here is entirely made up of millions of colorful pieces of sea glass, a living testament to nature's remarkable power to heal and transform. Once an industrial dumping ground filled with broken bottles, ceramics, and glass for nearly half a century, Glass Beach carried deep scars from human impact. But over time, the ocean quietly reclaimed it. Decades of waves and tides smoothed those sharp shards into small, rounded pieces of sea glass, now scattered across the shore like a shimmering mosaic of crushed gemstones. Though not ideal for swimming due to uneven terrain and submerged rocks, Glass Beach is a paradise for curious minds and nature lovers. Just steps away lies McArthur State Park, offering scenic coastal trails and a visitor center where guests can learn more about the beach's transformation. Walking along the shore, you can bend down and feel the cool, polished glass beneath your fingertips, each piece a fragment of history shaped by time and tide. Glass Beach is also a favorite among photographers, especially for macro and reflective shots. When sunlight hits the glass, it creates dazzling visual effects that feel almost surreal, something no filter or lens can truly replicate. It's not just a beach, but a rare example of how even our mistakes can be reshaped into unexpected beauty by the patient hands of nature. Located in southern Iceland, where fire and ice converge, Diamond Beach stands out as one of the most visually striking and unique destinations on Earth. Found just in front of the Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, this beach's allure doesn't come from the color of the water or the texture of the sand, but from the rare combination of ice, volcanic black sand, and light. Here, massive icebergs break off from Breidamörkujökull, a glacial tongue of Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Europe, and drift through the lagoon until they reach the Atlantic Ocean. Once washed ashore under the black volcanic sands, the crystal clear or pale blue ice chunks shimmer like giant diamonds, reflecting the sky and sunlight around them. That's how this beach earned its name, Diamond Beach. This mesmerizing phenomenon can be seen year-round, but it is most breathtaking at sunrise or sunset when sunlight passes through the ice, creating dreamlike optical effects that resemble a crystal fantasy. In addition to taking photos, visitors can explore the nearby Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon by boat, watch drifting icebergs up close, and even spot seals and rare seabirds. Yet the stunning beauty of Diamond Beach also serves as a powerful reminder. The icebergs scattered along the shore are the result of rapidly melting glaciers, clear evidence of global climate change. The ice you see today may be gone by tomorrow. With its surreal scenery and close-up interactions with raw nature, Diamond Beach isn't just a place to admire from afar. It's a place where travelers witness the planet's transformation firsthand and feel the delicate balance between breathtaking beauty and environmental fragility at the edge of the Arctic. Tucked within the Algarve, a southern Portuguese paradise home to over 150 beaches, Benagil Sea Cave Beach stands out as a one-of-a-kind natural wonder. This is no ordinary beach. Instead of being open to the sky, it lies hidden inside a massive sea cave, with a natural limestone dome that has been carved through by erosion, forming a perfect skylight overhead. Sunlight pours through this heaven's eye, illuminating the golden sand and turquoise water below in a scene so surreal it feels otherworldly. The surrounding limestone walls curve like the remnants of an ancient fortress, their textures catching the light and turning the entire cave into what feels like an underground palace. Inside, The quiet is so complete you can hear the echo of each wave, an almost sacred silence that makes you feel completely cut off from the outside world. What makes Benagil truly unique is that you can't reach it by land. The only way in is by kayak, and swimming or taking a small boat through the narrow sea arches. The journey is short, but not without challenge, especially during high tide or rough seas, making the effort to reach it both rewarding and unforgettable. Because ocean conditions change quickly, the safest time to visit is in the morning or early afternoon when the tide is low and sunlight streams most directly through the cave's rooftop opening. Benagil attracts not only tourists but also professional photographers, drawn by the rare visual harmony of a completely enclosed space bathed in natural light. Beyond its beauty, this site is also a powerful example of nature's artistry, shaped by millions of years of ocean meeting stone. It's more than a place to admire. It's a living geological museum, inviting visitors to witness, experience, and understand the planet's epic processes firsthand. From the limestone dome of Benagil Sea Cave in Portugal opening out to the Atlantic, the journey of discovering the world's most extraordinary beaches continues this time, to the rugged west coast of the United States. In California, Pfeiffer Beach awaits with a rare geological beauty unlike any other, where purple-tinted sands shimmer after rain, and the setting sun shines through a natural arch, creating a fleeting yet mesmerizing light show. Pfeiffer Beach is best known for its mysterious lavender-colored sand, created by manganese garnet particles eroded from the nearby cliffs. This purple hue only becomes visible under specific conditions after rainfall, when the damp sand reflects light, or during those rare moments at sunset when golden rays slant across the shore, highlighting streaks of mineral deposits. The result is a canvas of glowing purples and oranges, like a watercolor painting brought to life by nature. The sight is so vivid that even high-end cameras often fail to capture its full brilliance. Just offshore lies Keyhole Arch, a massive rock formation with a natural circular opening carved by centuries of ocean erosion. What makes it truly magical is a rare alignment that occurs only for a few days each winter. The setting sun aligns perfectly with the arch's center, casting a beam of radiant red light straight through the stone gate and reflecting off the waves below. This brief moment, known among photographers as Big Sur's natural light show, lasts just a few minutes, but it draws crowds from around the world who come in hopes of witnessing this geological miracle. Pfeiffer Beach isn't easy to find, tucked at the end of Sycamore Canyon Road with almost no signage, but that only adds to its allure, making the journey all the more rewarding for those who seek out nature's hidden masterpieces. Next, we journey to Australia, where famous landmarks like Sydney or the Great Barrier Reef are just the beginning. Discover instead Whitehaven Beach, an earthly masterpiece unmatched anywhere. Fly over to Airlie Beach and catch a seaplane to Whitsunday Island, where this tropical paradise stretches over 107 square miles. Bathed in warm sunshine and cool breezes, with water so clear it seems invisible. What makes Whitehaven truly extraordinary is its sand composed of 98% silica. It is so soft you can walk barefoot in midday sun as if stepping on clouds. This sand is not local. It arrived via ocean currents millions of years ago, creating what many call the whitest beach in the world. As tide ebbs and flows, the interplay of white sand and turquoise water paints intricate patterns like nature's own abstract canvas. Legend even holds that NASA once considered this sand for manufacturing lenses for the Hubble telescope. Whitehaven Beach feels untouched and peaceful. It is a place that reminds you nature still holds wonders. If you want to see a corner of the earth still deeply miraculous, this is where you must go. On the southern coast of Hawaii's Big Island, the largest island in the state, covering over 4,000 square miles, lies a beach unlike any you've ever seen. This isn't the place for plush resorts or beachside cocktails. This is Punaluu Wild, rugged and utterly raw. Here, nature greets you with lava rocks and remote coastal trails. The ocean hums gently. The sky glows sapphire blue. And just ahead lies a scene that feels lifted from another world. A place where the wild remains untouched and life pulses in its most primal form. The beach is covered in shimmering black sand, each grain born from molten lava that once poured into the sea, cooled instantly and shattered into millions of fragments. It's as if the universe cracked open and left behind a trail of stars on Earth. The dark sand makes the emerald ocean and white-capped waves look even more vivid, while lush palm trees sway in the breeze, creating a scene that feels both ancient and enchanted, like a myth from the heart of Hawaii. But what truly makes Punaluu magical is the moment you find yourself just feet away from endangered green sea turtles and rare hawksbill turtles. These sacred creatures, revered by native Hawaiians, crawl from the ocean to rest on the warm black sand, returning to what feels like home. There are no fences, no barriers, just you, the turtles, and a moment that feels deeply holy. Punaluu is one of the few places left where wild sea turtles still come ashore to rest and nest, continuing a cycle of life that has lasted millions of years. It's a place that asks you not just to look at nature, but to slow down, breathe deeply, and become a part of it. Punaluu isn't just a destination. It's a reminder that nature doesn't need to shout to leave you in awe. About 35 kilometers off the coast of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico lies one of the world's most surreal natural wonders, Hidden Beach, also known as Playa del Amor. This is no ordinary beach. It's completely concealed within the heart of an island, revealed only by a giant circular opening in the rock ceiling above. To reach it, there's only one way: in swimming or kayaking through a narrow 20-meter-long sea tunnel, carved through curved volcanic rock. Entering it feels like diving into a secret chamber of the earth. Inside, sunlight pours down from the hole above, illuminating the soft sand and crystal clear water, creating a dreamlike landscape cut off entirely from the outside world. What makes Hidden Beach so extraordinary is not just its location deep within the island, but the feeling of being completely enclosed by stone and sky. From the outside, it's invisible. You only find it when curiosity drives you to search for the unknown. Because of its fragile ecosystem and unique geology, only a limited number of visitors are allowed to stay each day during specific hours, a rule that makes each moment here feel even more rare and precious. Playa del Amor is Mexico's majestic secret, a place you don't just stumble upon. You swim through darkness, you pass through stone, and you push past hesitation to witness a kind of beauty that nature keeps hidden for only the brave to find. At the southernmost point of the United States lies one of the rarest beaches on Earth, Papacolia, also known as Green Sand Beach. Tucked inside an ancient volcanic crater that has been dormant for over 49,000 years, this beach is famous for its naturally green sand, a geological marvel found in only a handful of places around the world. The striking green hue comes from olivine, a mineral rich in iron and magnesium, formed during past eruptions of Mauna Loa. Over tens of thousands of years, the olivine crystals eroded from the surrounding lava rock, accumulated along the shore, and were sorted by the waves to leave behind a fine, olive-toned sand. reaching the beach is no easy task. It requires a hike of about 3 miles across a rugged, windswept landscape with little shade. While some visitors choose to ride in off-road vehicles operated by local drivers, this practice is discouraged due to the risk of environmental degradation and erosion. Though not ideal for swimming, the surf is strong and there are no lifeguards. Green Sand Beach draws geology enthusiasts, nature photographers, and adventurous hikers from around the world. The best time to visit is early morning or late afternoon, when the angled sunlight enhances the contrast and brings out the vivid green tones in the sand. Papacolia offers a rare opportunity to witness Earth's ancient processes up close, a destination for those with a passion for natural wonders and a desire to experience something truly extraordinary. Sandwich Harbor is the only place on Earth where you can witness a surreal and majestic sight, towering sand dunes. Some rising over 300 feet high, cascading straight into the deep blue waters of the Atlantic Ocean. This extraordinary phenomenon is the result of a rare geographical alignment. The Namib Desert, one of the oldest deserts on the planet, stretches right to the edge of southwestern Africa's coast. Over millions of years, the relentless Atlantic has carved into the land, while strong coastal winds and the cold Benguela current from Antarctica have kept the region arid and constantly swept sand from the interior out toward the sea. The result? A breathtaking natural spectacle where desert meets ocean in a way seen nowhere else in the world. There are no borders or barriers here, just endless sand, wind, and waves melting into one another. The landscape is both fluid and fierce, soft and extreme. This unlikely union of desert and ocean has earned Sandwich Harbor a place among the most dramatic and rare landscapes on the planet. Remote and untouched, the area can only be reached by specialized 4x4 vehicles, as the massive dunes shift constantly with the wind. Getting there feels less like a day trip and more like an expedition and adventure for true explorers. Adding to its wonder, the beach is home to a rare ecosystem. Nestled between the dunes lies a saltwater lagoon, a vital sanctuary for thousands of migratory birds, including flamingos and spoonbills. Standing in the scorching sand, listening to the ocean's rhythmic pulse below sheer dune cliffs, surrounded by untouched wilderness, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience found only in Sandwich Harbor, Namibia. Located about 15 miles from the center of Quy Nhon, Kai Co Beach stands out on the central Vietnam travel map as a rare geological oasis. Surrounded on 3 sides by towering limestone mountains and opening out on the 4th side to a turquoise sea, Kai Co creates a semi-enclosed haven of tranquility and natural beauty. This unique formation dates back millions of years, when Kai Co was once the coastal edge of an ancient limestone mountain range. Over time, relentless erosion from waves, wind, and rain carved out the valley's core, leaving a natural depression that opened to the sea. The harder rock formations remained intact, resulting in a natural bowl-shaped bay protected yet open, a rare topography not only in Vietnam, but worldwide. Thanks to its partly enclosed, partly open layout, Kai Co offers a calm marine environment year-round. Gentle breezes, mild waves, and crystal-clear water make it ideal for swimming, snorkeling, or kayaking along the shore. The water is so clear that you can see the sandy bottom and marine life even near the edge of the beach. One of Kai Ko's most magical features is its natural tidal pools, formed between rocky crevices at the mountain's base. These pools provide a safe and relaxing space to soak in nature, perfect for families with children, or anyone seeking a peaceful natural bath without leaving the beach. Along the shoreline, limestone outcrops jut into the sea, offering striking backdrops for photography, panoramic viewpoints for sightseeing, or gentle trekking routes. Kai Ko is a place where you can witness Earth's geological story unfold, where mountains meet the sea to create a landscape of serene balance and quiet wonder. Red Sand Beach is often described as an entirely different world compared to the many picturesque beaches scattered across Hawaii. Tucked away on Maui, an island spanning over 700 square miles with a tropical, humid climate year-round, this hidden gem features a shoreline of striking brick red sand, created over thousands of years by the erosion of volcanic cinder and lava rock cliffs. It's this vivid red sand that sets Red Sand Beach apart from the rest of the Hawaiian Islands. The bold hue deep like baked clay, sometimes glowing orange or even purplish depending on the angle of sunlight, contrasts dramatically with the turquoise ocean and the surrounding black basalt rocks. The result is a vibrant, almost surreal landscape where ancient layers of the earth seem to rise right beneath your feet. Beyond simply relaxing on the soft crimson sand, visitors can sunbathe, meditate in nature, photograph the dramatic geology, or just sit and listen to waves crashing against the steep lava cliffs. The area is also a prime spot to catch sunrise, when slanted morning light makes the beach glow like embers. On clear days, the water here is exceptionally transparent, revealing pebbles and seaweed below, a dream for underwater photography or observing coastal marine life. Red Sand Beach is a rare intersection of color, terrain, and time, a living geological cross-section that offers more than just scenery. For travelers seeking something raw, powerful, and far removed from the usual tourist path, this is one of Maui's most unforgettable destinations. Though it spans just over 11 square miles, Bora Bora, the jewel of French Polynesia, remains one of the most captivating and unique destinations on Earth. What sets this island apart is its extraordinary geography. A volcanic island nestled in a crystal-clear lagoon, surrounded by a natural barrier reef formed millions of years ago by underwater volcanic activity in the Pacific Ocean. Over time, the volcanic crater collapsed, creating a turquoise lagoon, while the outer rim evolved into a coral atoll that now encircles the island like a protective wall. Towering at the heart of it all is Mount Otomanu, the dramatic remnant of the island's long-extinct volcano, rising in bold contrast to the calm, blue waters below. Bora Bora offers a stunning fusion of mountains and sea. Its waters shift from jade green to deep cobalt, teeming with colorful coral reefs. Overwater bungalows stretch into the lagoon, blending luxury with raw nature. The island's sheltered lagoon makes it ideal for swimming with stingrays, snorkeling among reefs, kayaking between tiny motus islets, or taking a scenic helicopter flight over its breathtaking landscape. As sunset paints the sky, many travelers choose to sail on a catamaran to soak in the serenity of the open sea. Beyond its natural beauty, Bora Bora also enchants visitors with its unique culinary culture, a refined blend of traditional Polynesian flavors and French gourmet flair. Altogether, it creates an experience where elegance meets wilderness, making Bora Bora not just a tropical escape, but a once-in-a-lifetime destination that continues to top every travel bucket list. Continuing our journey through some of the world's most extraordinary geological wonders, Hot Water Beach on New Zealand's Coromandel Peninsula stands out as an unforgettable destination where geothermal energy and oceanfront adventure come together in a way found nowhere else on Earth. For roughly 2 hours on either side of low tide, visitors can dig their own natural hot tub right in the sand using nothing more than a shovel. Beneath the fine golden beach lies a network of geothermal springs, where underground water heated to temperatures of up to 140 degrees Fahrenheit rises, continuously fueled by an ancient fault line that still runs silently beneath the surface. Just a few inches below the sand, steaming hot water bubbles up and mixes with cooler seawater, creating the perfect warm pool. Visitors often arrive early to secure a prime spot, with seasoned travelers even sharing maps of the best hot zones to avoid digging at random. But this isn't just a quirky beach activity, it's a powerful reminder of the Earth's inner energy and how humans can interact with it in raw, natural settings. The combination of thermal water, sea breeze, and unspoiled coastal scenery makes Hot Water Beach a one-of-a-kind experience, especially for those drawn to adventure, geology, and nature-based relaxation. Reynisfjara, Iceland's legendary black sand beach, is a place of stark beauty and raw power so hauntingly surreal it stops visitors in their tracks. Unlike the golden beaches of warmer shores, Reynisfjara is defined by deep charcoal sands, born from volcanic activity, stretching beneath a brooding sky. The constant roar of crashing waves and the howl of the wind set the tone for this wild, untamed landscape. Though it shares its volcanic black sand origins with Hawaii's Punaluu Beach, Reynisfjara stands apart in its intensity, both fierce and mystical. This is where you truly feel nature's scale and strength. Towering basalt columns line the shore like remnants of an ancient fortress, while jagged sea stacks jut from the water, evoking a sense of forgotten worlds and mythic times. In winter, the contrasts become even more striking. Jet black sands clash with white snow and pale gray waves, creating a hypnotic, almost otherworldly scene. Reynisfjara is more than a beach, it is a sensory experience, perfect for explorers, photographers, and anyone seeking the raw, unfiltered essence of nature's grandeur. Just a 40-minute train ride from downtown Cape Town. Boulders Beach sits in the coastal town of Simonstown, renowned for its crystal-clear waters, and, more uniquely, the opportunity to witness African penguins living freely in their natural habitat. To get there, visitors stroll along wooden walkways weaving through coastal forest, surrounded by the sounds of waves, sea breeze, and birdsong, leading to a slice of untouched nature. The beach lies within a protected area of Table Mountain National Park and is home to over 3,000 African penguins, Spheniscus demersus, a vulnerable species under strict conservation. Here, guests can watch the penguins waddle, swim, or sunbathe among massive granite boulders, geological formations over 540 million years old, formed during the Precambrian era through the slow cooling of deep magma. These ancient rocks not only gave Boulders Beach its name, but also serve as natural shelters and scenic highlights. For conservationists, Boulders Beach represents a successful model of wildlife preservation in the wild. For families, especially those with children, it offers a rare chance to observe animals in their natural surroundings while learning about ecology, sustainability, and respect for nature. Tucked between Ojos de Agua and Villamora, Felicia Beach stretches for nearly 4 miles. It may not be as flashy or Instagram famous as Portugal's Benagil Sea Cave, but it's quiet. Raw beauty has a way of stopping visitors in their tracks. What sets Felicia apart are its massive red-orange cliffs, some rising over 130 feet high, formed from iron-rich sandstone. Over millions of years, these cliffs have been carved by coastal winds and rainfall. The iron in the stone oxidized, creating vibrant bands of red, orange, pale yellow, and white, layered like the pages of a geologic history book. At sunset, these layers catch the light in spectacular fashion, glowing as if the entire cliffside is set ablaze. In a natural phenomenon, few places on Earth can match. To get to the beach, you'll stroll through a peaceful pine forest and descend a series of wooden staircases built into the cliffs, offering scenic and easy access. The wide shoreline, calm, shallow waters, and consistent waves make it ideal for swimming, walking, paddleboarding, or exploring the cliffs on foot. Felicia is where science meets serenity, a place to witness the forces of nature shaping Earth over eons, all while relaxing in one of the most breathtaking coastal landscapes in Europe. It's more than just a beach, it's a natural masterpiece, painted in stone and sunlight. The Dead Sea, a name that sounds ominous, yet it holds one of nature's most stunning contradictions. Straddling the border between Jordan and Israel, it's the saltiest body of water on Earth, with a salinity of 34%, nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean. It's so intensely salty that no marine life can survive here. No fish, no algae, not even seaweed. A sea that's truly dead. But in this lifeless water lies something extraordinary. While no creature calls it home, the Dead Sea has become a natural healing sanctuary for humans. The thick, black mud at its bottom is packed with minerals, known to detox the skin, ease joint pain, slow aging, and even help with skin conditions like psoriasis. Visitors from around the world come here to slather themselves in mud, float effortlessly on the surface, and soak in this surreal experience, no swimming skills required. That's the magic of buoyancy in such ultra-salty water. And as if that weren't enough, the Dead Sea also holds a world record. At 10 feet below sea level, it's the lowest point on the surface of the Earth. This unique position results in higher air pressure, reduced UV radiation, and a curious natural phenomenon. The sun sets here a few minutes later than anywhere else at the same latitude, giving you one of the longest sunsets you'll ever witness. The Dead Sea is proof that nature's harshest environments can offer the most profound moments of peace, healing, and wonder where geology, climate, and health converge in a way no other place on Earth can replicate. To wrap up this journey, let's visit one of the most unusual beaches in the United States. Schoolhouse Beach, located on Washington Island in Wisconsin, offers a completely different take on what we usually imagine as a beach. Forget soft sand and crashing waves here. The entire shoreline is covered with millions of smooth, ivory-colored limestone pebbles, cool to the touch and perfectly rounded. These stones were formed over 10,000 years ago, when retreating glaciers dragged limestone from deep underground into Lake Michigan. Over millennia, water and waves naturally sculpted them into their current polished shape, a rare geological process combining glacial erosion and hydraulic action. In summer, Schoolhouse Beach becomes a beloved escape for locals and curious travelers alike. Visitors come here for picnics, to swim in the crystal-clear fresh water, or to skip stones across the lake's surface, a simple joy that becomes addictive thanks to the beach's uniquely smooth rocks. This beach is part of a protected area, and every single pebble is considered part of a natural heritage site, meaning removing even one is strictly prohibited. It's a place to experience, not to collect. What makes Schoolhouse Beach unforgettable is not just its beauty, but how it completely redefines our idea of what a beach can be. Here, you don't just see time, you feel it. Every pebble is a quiet echo of the Ice Age, and every ripple across the water reminds us that even the softest force is water. Wind, time can sculpt something extraordinary. Every beach has its own soul. Some don't have white sand, but black like cool volcanic ash. Some oceans aren't just blue. They blaze in pink, burn in crimson, or mirror the northern lights like a cosmic glass. Some places have no resorts, no sunbeds, just cliffs, howling winds, and ancient turtle tracks fading into the sunset. Each beach in this journey is more than just beautiful. It's one of a kind. These places can't be copied, can't be recreated, can't be forgotten. They're not for the crowd, but for those who long to go farther, feel deeper, and see the world in its rawest form. You come here not to follow an itinerary, but to lose yourself and find yourself in the rhythm of waves and wilderness, where it feels like it's just you and the ocean. 20 of the world's most unique beaches, each one is an invitation to explore a place the average travel map never marks. Where memories aren't measured by luxury, but by wonder and the stories they leave behind. If this journey spoke to your wanderer's heart, give the video a like, share it with someone who dreams in maps, and hit subscribe so you never miss the next wild place waiting to be found. See you in the next adventure.